Part 3. Hello and welcome. Part 3 of A Hard Life. I think I stopped off talking about how I always, when I had a chance, walked to the window and sat by myself looking outside over the building, and I could see the wind blowing the trees, blowing the leaves on the trees, and it made me feel better. In life, I have always been drawn to like lakes, oceans, nature. When I have a problem, and it always soothes, it's always soothing to me. So it was therapeutic. I was accompanied by another girl that wore her hair in a ball. And I always like to go to balls. It was my favorite hairstyle for a long time. And she had this ring in her nose right here. And she was talking, and I told her that I liked her hairstyle. But with her face, it looked good in the front, but it was messed up in the back. I told her she need to have it stacked, cut it shorter, and stack it up in the back. It'll look much better. And she said when she get out that she would try that. Um this lady that I was trying to hit with the Skittles, she never did. She never did stop talking. Um I was released, but before I was released, it was a lesbian woman that always wanted to include me in things. Somehow or another, I ended up on a list going to some religious something. The head was Catholic. Catholic. And it was this one lady that went when she got when she got in there, she went straight to the table in front of the podium and grabbed a cross that had purple sash draped around it. It had a little stand under it. She grabbed it up and started hugging it and rubbing it. And I seen a force grab that cross and slam it to the floor. And that man, he was all smiles and grins, and appeared to be happy when when we came in and got seated. And when that cross broke in that floor, he couldn't hold he couldn't hold it back, the heat, the rage that he had in his eyes. He walked over there and he picked it up and put it back, and it was crooked, all bent up. It won't no cross no more. And he began to talk. What he talked about, I can't remember. But people was waving their hands and talking. He was communicating with people. And there was this one lady. She really wanted to go home, and she had asked, could she have help, and she needed help in getting herself together so she could return home. Her family was um but had to be wealthy because she had a lot of luggage, expensive clothing and stuff. And she was not from the south. She was somewhere from the north, and they had her held there. For what reason, I don't know. Uh, she was actually the person that got was being raped in the other room by this other lady that was under the influence of God or something. But anyway, I looked up, and it was a walk space high up in the air. I saw a brown skinned man, no hair. He wasn't that tall. He looked down over the congregation, and he had the meanest look on his face, and he flipped the bird to everybody, and he motioned that they stank. Now, I did not, or I would not have, if I had a known where I was going to, I would have never agreed to go to that meeting. But it's a part of programming. And if they see something in you and they know that you're becoming conscious, they try to get you into a church setting, which is in all hospitals, to keep you programmed. I was released, and I was transported home. I know that I had a mental breakdown because due to stress, mourning and stress. And me and my mom, I didn't argue back with her. I'm not a person to argue. I like to walk outside. And hopefully she'll calm down while I walk outside or something. But I had just came in the house, and she was giving me the 3 degree. All right. Things got better with me and my mom.